So the title of this is Pedophilia Isn't the Main Problem with Catholic Priests. Homosexuality is.
Wrong?
Personally, I want to talk about just...
Cough. Sorry.
I want to talk more about just kind of that in particular, because I read this and it's vile. It really is. Although there was one tidbit that I wasn't aware of that's interesting. Homosexuality has been normalized, officially approved, ratified, and okayed since the American Psychiatric Association removed homosexuality from the roster of mental disorders in 1973.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, that was the
completely normalized.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How about that?
Everyone's okay with it now.
Yeah.
It's
actually one little thing that I thought was really funny. The author of this, Maureen Malarkey.
Well.
Wow. What are the odds of that?
Yeah.
I doubt she pronounces it that way, but I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where does it, does it come from a normal source?
Oh shit.
It's the, is it the one that you got from the?
It's from the Federalist.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, are you sure this isn't the Poe? Yeah, the Federalist. Oh boy. No, wrong. All right, next story.
well, that was quick.
I mean,
all right.
Jesus, no, it's all this like, oh, you know what's really the issue? It's starting from a flawed premise as far as addressing issues is concerned, which is that like, oh, well, you've brought up a problem. Instead of addressing it, I'm going to say something else, and then we'll talk about that. And then whatever we're talking about, that's what the problem is.
Right.
I mean, one, homosexuality is not a problem. Two, pedophilia is. Three, fuck you, pedophilia is a problem. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to have an original thought as far as condemning pedophilia, but no, bad.
Yeah.
It's not something you can say, there's many fine people on both sides, you know. No.
It's certainly not something I can say.
Yeah, some people can say that.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. I don't know. I've forgotten your background. Were you Catholic?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Went to Catholic church, went to catechism, all of that, from a young age. Went to about 11th grade, something like that. And then I finally, I won't say outed myself, but it was my dad who was the one who was kind of making me go. My mom never really went to church. Stopped when she had kids, basically just kind of got out of the habit type thing. She was never as strongly religious as my dad.
Okay.
And so I was going, and I never really believed. I certainly wouldn't call myself an atheist, but I didn't buy into it. And I remember when I was a kid, I used to lay in bed and, test God. If you make the toy move just once, just a hair, I'm yours forever.
Yeah.
Never did.
Never did.
So, that was the beginning.
How
of the
old
end.
were you when you were doing that?
Oh, probably 20, 25.
Oh, okay. So I tuned out for just a second because I was going through this, and I just imagined like a little tiny child. I'm like, wow.
That's
I'm impressed, actually.
Yeah.
I was fairly young. I can't remember the exact time, but anyway.
Less impressed.
Yeah, but
yeah.
But then I decided, no, I am getting absolutely nothing out of this. I do not want to go anymore. And my dad didn't much care for the idea, but Mom was like, he's old enough. If he's made the decision, cool.
Freedom.
So.
Okay. So I'm actually interested because I'm but a young whippersnapper, so I don't remember the olden days of what, as far as making public statements the Catholic Church would say as far as homosexuality or whatever. I know that it wasn't until the 1960s that they stopped officially and publicly praying on like a weekly basis for the conversion of all Jewish people, because that was something that Jewish people were not big fans of.
I imagine.
Don't know why.
They were sort of like, we get it. You don't like us. Move on. But was that before whichever wave of giant you know, scandal struck? Do you have much memory of scandals in the church?
Not really, no. Part of it is I grew up overseas.
Oh, okay.
England and Norway.
No wonder you're an atheist.
Partly, yeah.
Yeah.
So
It was that damn healthcare. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So I didn't get a whole lot of exposure to the U.S. side of things. We came over once a year for Christmas, and that was pretty much it.
Dang. So you didn't have your, well, whatever. I was gonna say you didn't have your English Christmas goose, but so okay. Well, that answers my question, but doesn't leave me much follow up. So there's that. Yeah. No. My question is, does anyone go for that? Does anyone buy that as an excuse? Right? Like, there's a bunch of sort of dumb excuses that apologists come up with, and some of them stick better than others. But like, oh no, it's not that they're pedophiles; it's that they're pedophiles to the same gender. Isn't one that seems to stick very well.
Like, it was mostly boys. Therefore,
their age is irrelevant.
It's only a gay problem.
Yeah, that seems wrong to me. I can't really put my finger on why. Maybe it's the child rape, but yeah. Lord, I don't know. Was this in response to something, or did they just get around to finally writing about it?
Yeah, as far as I can tell, it's the latter.
They're just randomly vile people.
Randomly vile.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.